Is it time to buy or sell Advanced Micro Devices stock? In this video, we will delve into Advanced Micro Devices. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, click the like button, and activate the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by exploring our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 2nd of May, 2025, our system has ranked Advanced Micro Devices as a strong buy candidate, giving it a score of 7.27. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 48.2% since we first listed Advanced Micro Devices as a buy candidate 48 days ago. This translates to an average return of 1% per day since it was listed as a strong buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that a further rise within this trend is anticipated. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 56.86% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 47.47% and 64.98%. When examining the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis projects a decline of 26.36%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance may vary from a decline of 67.44% to a decrease of 26.36% over the upcoming year. In today's terms, this would translate to a future price estimated between $47.67 and $107.82. Our latest daily update for Advanced Micro Devices includes the headline, Advanced Micro Devices stock price ended at $146.42 on Friday, after gaining 1.57%. The Advanced Micro Devices stock price gained 1.57% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, rising from $144.16 to $146.42. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to gain or takes a short break in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 4.10% with a day low of $141.60 and a day high of $147.40. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 1.91% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 11 million shares, with a total of 50 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $7.28 billion. It is important to note that falling volume on rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning about potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $186.99, while the lowest price was $76.48. Currently, the price is 21.70% or $40.57 below the 52-week high, and 35.58% or $80.88 below the all-time high, which occurred on the 8th of March 2024, when the price reached $227.30. Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, has recently experienced a notable rally in its stock price, driven largely by bullish analyst reports highlighting its new artificial intelligence chips. On the 11th of July, AMD shares surged following suggestions that its latest offerings could rival those of NVIDIA, particularly in the artificial intelligence market. Analysts now estimate that AMD could generate over $8 billion in artificial intelligence revenue, further solidified by HSBC upgrading its price target to $200 per share, indicating substantial upside potential. The stock is being closely watched as it transitions towards competing more effectively against NVIDIA, especially in high-value data center processors. The introduction of AMD's MI350 GPUs, which analysts believe can rival NVIDIA's high-end products in both performance and pricing, has increased investor confidence, In the short term, this positive sentiment and upgraded forecasts could lead to increased trading volume and push the stock price higher as more investors seek to capitalize on expected growth. Over the long term, if AMD successfully establishes a foothold in the artificial intelligence domain and continues to innovate, it could significantly enhance its market position against Nvidia, potentially leading to more sustainable gains in stock value. The shift towards artificial intelligence is expected to sustain momentum, making AMD a compelling option for investors looking to ride the next wave of technological advancements. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AMD an overweight rating with an upgrade action. On the same day, it was also reported that Wolfe Research gave AMD an outperform rating with an upgrade action. Additionally, on Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, HSBC assigned AMD a buy rating with an upgrade action. On Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned AMD a reduce rating with a hold action. Lastly, on Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, Piper Sandler gave AMD an overweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Advanced Micro Devices stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding return on investment, analysts also rate the stock as neutral. The following signals have been identified for Advanced Micro Devices. The stock of Advanced Micro Devices presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support can be expected at $139.70 and $126.59. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21, 2025, and since then, the stock has appreciated by 71.13%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. However, volume decreased during the last trading day despite the rising prices, leading to a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Some negative signals have also been generated, which could impact near-term developments. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 57 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 13 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 49 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 48 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 55 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 43 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 32 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for Advanced Micro Devices. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $127.10 and $126.39. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Advanced Micro Devices finds support just below today's level at $127.10. If this breaks, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $126.39 and $117.72. The stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $5.80 between its high and low, or 4.1%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 2.89%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Advanced Micro Devices, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio suggests that the stock may be overvalued. However, It is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to have such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 54 cents. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for advanced micro devices. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, it may be advantageous to enter a position and utilize volume to determine the optimal time to exit. On the downside, advanced micro devices encounters its first support level at $127.10. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for advanced micro devices from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of June, 2025, Guido Philipp conducted an insider purchase of 7,494 shares of common stock. On the 15th of June, 2025, Guido Philipp also executed an insider sale of 2,097 shares of common stock. On the 15th of June, 2025, Guido Philipp further sold 7,494 shares of restricted stock units. On the 13th of June, 2025, Mark D. Papermaster conducted an insider purchase of 17,500 shares of common stock. On the 13th of June, 2025, Mark D. Papermaster also sold 16,586 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been calculated to be negative, with a ratio of negative 7.676. Overall, insiders acquired 691,669 shares and disposed of 811,905 shares in the last 100 trades. We recommend setting a stop loss at $141.94, which reflects a decrease of 3.06%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a higher level of risk. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 56 days ago. Is Advanced Micro Devices stock a good buy? Advanced Micro Devices shows several positive indicators and is currently experiencing a strong upward trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we consider it a favorable option at these current levels and anticipate further gains over the next 3 months. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 14th of July, we expect Advanced Micro Devices to open lower by $1.28, starting at $145.14. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.